Well, they enjoyed the party last year on the north side of Chicago, but man, they would really, really like a parade this year. And the Chicago Cubs just might give it to them. Their skipper, Joe Maddon, is our guest. And Joe, you're tackling this head on, man. You said embrace the target. Where'd you come up with that notion?
That was just a moment during the winter meetings. I'm sitting there with a clump of reporters, and somebody asked me a question about the pressure and expectations, and that's the first thought that came to my mind was to embrace the target. I've always believed that you never run away from expectations or pressures, because I think those are good words. I think those are positive words. It normally means something good's going on. It means something that really special can happen. So I just embrace the target. I'm going to stick with it.
I know a lot of coaches. I've gotten to know them over the years, and most of them, Joe, are miserable if they don't have something to worry about, and if they don't, they create it. And as I look at your team and the strength that you've got at the top of the rotation, and the youth and the talent and the guys that you add in the offseason, I wonder what could possibly keep you up at night. So what is it, if anything, concerns you?
The biggest thing that concerns me right now is whether or not the air conditioning is going to be working in my RV when I get back after this interview today. That's about it. I'm honestly, I don't worry about stuff like that. You control the controllables.
Yeah.
You prepare on a daily basis. You expect things to go wrong. Of course they're going to go wrong. But you hit the nail on the head, though. We have not only good baseball players, but these guys are really wonderful people. We do individual meetings with everybody. I've already concluded probably at least 30 meetings. And when you get done with maybe 5 or 6 guys, I looked at Theo and Jed and I say, do you realize how good our guys are? They're really good people. They're accountable. They only talk about winning. They have stuff, their egos in their back pockets. So, I mean, all this stuff is really present with our group right now. And that's what, beyond the talent, everybody's talking about home runs and, area to sign, whatever. But these are good people that have their priorities right, and I think they're highly accountable, and that's what makes me excited.
A final thought. I'm a big believer that Chicago is the greatest summertime city in our country. I know you're fond of it. You spent a year there with one of the great cathedrals in sports as your office. If you allow your mind to wander, Joe, to what it would mean if this year is finally next year, what goes through your head?
Well, I mean, obviously, winning it all is always the carrot that's dangling there. And people always ask me do I think about my position if that were to happen. I honestly do not. I mean, it's about the Cubs organization winning, and beyond that, it's about the fans and the fan base. To be embraced and involved in this particular group of people I feel very honored about that. On a daily basis, I walk into my corner of the dugout, I look out at Wrigley, and the last seat is filled. You talk to people, whether I'm walking around downtown or around the ballpark, wherever I go. Very, very nice people that they've been very patient for a long period of time, but they really are Cub fans. So I feel honored. I mean, this to be a part of this tradition right now, and hopefully we're going to be able to get this done sooner because these people definitely deserve it, and it will be quite a party, I assure you.
You've been kind with your time, Joe. It's always fun to visit. Enjoy the season, and we'll talk again. Thank you.
You got it. Congrats on the new baby, bud.
Thank you so much, Joe. I appreciate that.